I think to start, we should
Introduce ourselves? Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Probably a good idea.
probably. Who are
Good thing you thought of it, Thomas.
I think it'd be good to start with a knock.
We are 75% of the CineBeards.
We are.
Mhm.
That's why we're like at least 40% less funny.
Yeah.
All right. So, in this episode, you probably saw in the title, obviously, we're
Ooh.
going to talk about what we're looking forward to the most next year.
Yes.
I think.
Although we're going to go through a bunch of bullshit first that we're not.
No. I think to start on the count of 3, we should all say at the same time the film we are most excited for.
I honestly have not looked at a release schedule for next year.
But you should already know.
We'll think. It like pictured in your mind, like The Secret. But less.
Like, even if you get it
bullshit.
wrong and it's supposed to come out in 2021, that's fine.
That's fine. That's fine. We'll forgive you.
Yeah, we'll forgive you, Jason.
You'll forgive me, Jason?
Yeah.
Yes.
The most rare of Jasons.
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Wonder Woman
Dune.
84.
Jason's kicked out of the podcast
Yeah.
because you
You
didn't,
didn't say Dune. I'm counting down the fucking days.
Really?
18th
really?
December, I
You-
think.
Yeah.
18th December.
On Dion's birthday.
Yeah.
Damn.
Fear
I
is the
didn't know,
mind killer,
I didn't know
Jason.
Denny killed like that. You said killed. I didn't know Denny cared about Dion like that.
You know, he's a hero that way.
Yeah. Yeah. but
Okay, so
it-
that's your most
it's Dune.
anticipated.
I
It's
think
Dune.
it
But
is-
why is that your most anticipated for our
Because-
listeners?
Because it's Dune.
because it's Dune, which is fantastic. I even still have a soft spot for David Lynch's Dune, even though he himself disowned it.
I agree. I think there's a lot to be said for that movie because, you know, it's peak 80s.
Exactly.
It is just
It
the
is-
most prog rock sci-fi movie to exist.
Exactly. It's got some good stuff in it and everything, but also like
There was also Jodorowsky's Dune that was.
which never happened. Did you
Yeah.
watch that documentary?
No.
That
There's a
movie would have been
documentary
weird
called
as shit.
Jodorowsky's Dune. I mean,
He wanted Salvatore Dali in it.
yeah,
What a hero.
he wanted Sting to play Leto Atreides.
What?
Yes.
That's bizarre.
It's bizarre. It's a fantastic documentary.
I will look at
because they actually have interviews with him, and he's like, yeah, you know, these are things that I was going to do, but you know, he could never get the funding right and everything. But
I'm glad
anyway,
they didn't give him the money.
yeah, fantastic. But yeah, not only because it's Dune, but because it's Denis Villeneuve doing another sci-fi.
And every time he's done that, he has absolutely destroyed it.
I mean,
And in a good way.
yeah, in a
Oh.
good
cool,
way. Like
hip way.
every single movie he's made
Is magnificent.
is magnificent, and
His strengths are sci-fi.
yeah, his strength is definitely. I mean, did you watch Arrival, Jason?
I did watch Arrival.
Did
Jason.
you watch Blade Runner 2049?
You see, that's,
did
you
watch
see, that's
Blade
the thing.
Runner
The
2049.
last time he was entrusted with a critically important, well-loved sci-fi franchise, we got the greatest sequel to ever exist.
Yes.
Sick. So I think he's gonna fucking nail this.
Yeah.
Even though he's got Jason Momoa in the cast.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's playing.
He's playing one of the Harkonnen brothers, isn't he?
I haven't checked the casting, to be
Yeah,
honest.
I also haven't because I want to
I
be.
want to come in fairly
Yeah.
like, ooh.
Yeah, I don't even know if I want to watch. I'm gonna cave and watch the
I
trailer.
don't know if I'm gonna watch trailer. Shut up, Marcus, you
Yeah.
fucking liar.
Yeah, I know I'm a liar. Like that's why I just randomly. It's like I know myself. I'm gonna watch that trailer the minute it's live.
It's gonna be great. You see, Jason, I'm concerned about your answer because you said Wonder Woman 84, which is good, but I'm surprised that you personally did not immediately shout out from the heavens, Thomas, I'm
Sonic
most
the Hedgehog.
excited for the Monster Hunter film. Starring Mila Jovovich, shot in
That's
Cape
worse than
Town,
my
South
joke.
Africa about 6 months ago.
Oh my god, I forgot that movie even existed.
I did not. Because I will remember those shitty fucking set photos until the day I die. They've got a Humvee, Jason. They got Rathalos spots on a Humvee. I don't know if they're Rathalos spots, but they got monster spots on a Humvee.
Oh, I mean, when I was at FanCon this year, I did see the prop of the Greatsword, which wasn't as large as I would have liked, but it was well crafted.
It was great. Was it a good sword?
It was a good sword.
Not a great sword.
Look, it was 4 feet instead of 6, but what you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair. Still not great though.
No, not great, but fair.
But yeah, I know that movie's gonna be a train wreck. Mostly because Mila Jovovich is involved,
Yes.
and she's a bad actor. But yeah. Surprised you didn't say the Monster Hunter movie.
Ooh.
Disappoint me.
Sorry, I just saw something interesting because I've got the IMDb list, and I'm only counting films releasing in 2020 that are already like have
Confirmed.
no, not even already in post production. You know, because that's feels to me like a safe bet. If it's still in pre-production now, yeah.
Who knows?
But
Anything could happen.
listed here, plot unknown.
Plot.
Yeah, the sequel to A Quiet Place.
Oh, yeah, quite
A Quiet
Place
Place
Part
2. Even more quiet.
Even more quiet, but
Didn't like that movie.
but it's got Britain's most amazing penis in it.
Cillian Murphy.
Exactly.
Thomas loves him and his penis.
Yeah.
28 days later. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
See,
I've seen it.
see, that's why I love you guys. Britain's most magnificent penis, Cillian Murphy.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Well-
Jimon Hansu's in this one,
Oh,
apparently.
Diamond Hansu.
But I mean, the year opens up in January with The Grudge. First Friday in January. There you go. Grudge. In your
What?
face.
What is? But them only making shitty horror movies now. Sorry,
Yeah.
Oh, no.
haven't you heard?
So that doesn't mean we have like 10 to look forward to next
No.
year.
What?
Yeah, man. We got Halloween Kills.
We got Halloween Kills, we
We
got Antlers.
Fucking all of it.
Yeah.
Jesus, yeah, we've got so much
We
fucking
got that
horror coming
the
next
turning
year.
of the screw,
Yeah.
or the taming of the shrew. I don't know.
Bad Boys for Life.
Yeah, that's a horror.
Well, it's just a
Birds of
visceral
Prey and the
societal horror.
fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn.
Would you shut up, Marcus?
The costume photos of that don't look too bad. They did
Yeah,
like
but everything
proper-
else does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's slated for release, I think, March.
I can't wait for New Mutants. I don't know about you guys.
Birds of Prey 7th of Feb.
Okay, why haven't we seen like a real trailer yet?
We saw
No, we haven't. We've seen
trailer.
We've seen
We saw a
teasers.
teaser.
We've seen like weird stuff, but we haven't seen an actual. This is a trailer.
I think they're waiting for Star Wars, and then they'll go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. And I think they're waiting for Wonder Woman because they knew it was coming. So
Well,
that
It's because they're not going to release it anytime soon. I don't. Well, they might actually, because they released some footage of it at the
Comic-Con.
comic convention there in Brazil.
yeah.
They released some footage of, I get this, Joker and Harley breaking up.
Yeah.
Wait, which Joker? Jared Leto Joker?
I think so. They didn't release this wrong. They didn't release the footage online. They showed footage there.
I personally hope it's a whole new Joker. They just made a new one.
Yeah.
Just for this
I
moment.
am really hoping it's the complete disconnect and it's going to be Joaquin Phoenix's Joker.
But like not in the character of the Suicide Squad movies, in his character from the Joker movies.
Yes.
Like
Yeah,
that
exactly.
incongruity.
Yeah, and when she breaks up with him, he accuses her of being just like society.
No,
I knew it. You were society all along.
You know what they're gonna do, because they love sucking some Nolan dick. DC. They're gonna find a way to get the rights to have Heath Ledger's ghost cameo.
They're gonna Tupac.
CGI.
Yeah, they're gonna have a
They're gonna
CGI.
Hatsune Miku Heath Ledger's ghost into the fantabulous emancipation of Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
And that is a sentence that has never been said before.
We're nailing it
should
with
never be said again.
True.
We are nailing it with sentences
you
that have never
know,
been said before this week.
We're knocking it out of the park.
We were somewhat positive about Joker
Yeah.
and Venom. That was a bad sentence.
Yeah.
Also, in Feb, I think same week as Birds of Prey, is Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh right. Oh, yeah.
The redone one where
The
they
redone
released redone one. I still think they released a trailer with a purposefully bad Sonic.
You. I don't know how serious you are, but like, I'm 50% sure on that.
Yeah, because the thing
Because-
is, to do the VFX for that trailer like that would have been within marketing budget constraints.
Yes, absolutely. Just to release a trailer with some shitty CG with a bad character design.
Yeah.
And because
The thing is, it looked so purposefully
it looked
bad.
so bad. And also, when you're seeing, and even if it wasn't, right?
Yeah.
The trailer for a fully animated CG movie, by the time the trailer comes out, the shots
That's
you
basically
see in
all
the
the-
trailer is kind of everything that's done for the most part.
Yeah.
So it's not a whole lot to go back on anyway. But I think you're right. I absolutely, the more and more this happens, the more I'm like, no, this was a bait and switch.
Yeah.
It just feels like to me, especially when I see people posting things like, you know, we should go and see the new Sonic movie
Because
to show
they
them
listen
support
to
for
us.
listening to
See,
us.
that is the thing that makes me like I'm stoked that Sonic actually looks okay. That's cool. But the thing that is making me the most upset about the entire thing is that there's this thing online now where it's like, oh, see what happens when studios listen to fans. And like that is just the grossest thing ever. You know, like, oh, see, you know, we know what we're talking about, studios don't know. And I'm just like, shut up.
Please shut up.
So,
Hey,
yeah, that's
don't forget we've got some really cool shit coming out
Hey,
next year. Man.
and Sturkiniko says New Mutants is coming out. They say it. They told me
Yeah,
that
I believe them.
they told me that it's coming out. I mean, why would they lie?
Why would they lie?
They've never lied before.
I mean, the
never
thing is,
lie.
if you Google it, if you Google movies releasing in 2020, New Mutants is still there.
Yeah,
So,
it's everywhere
You
still.
know, the
But-
internet's never lied to
Yeah.
me.
I mean, Top Gun Maverick.
When's that coming out?
Sometime next year. Like I don't have the actual. Wait, maybe if I click through.
Maybe if
Because if we're sticking in Feb, we still got a couple big releases.
Oh, do we
there.
want to do it? If you want to do it chronologically, fine. Let's do that.
So
I'm just looking
gonna
at a list.
gonna be quite a battle here. Well, if there are any that we miss by the end, you're like, hey, we missed this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a list. There's no dates there.
There's a bit of a battle in on the 21st of Feb.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, between Bloodshot and the Invisible Man.
Ooh, I wonder which one I'm gonna see.
Wait. Hang on. Wait, I know which.
Ooh.
Is this the
Damn.
Invisible Man that was supposed to be part of the Tom Cruise Mummy Universe Invisible Man, or is this a different production?
No, this is Lee Wannell. Upgrade.
Oh, Lee
Yeah,
Wannell's
it's
Invisible
the
Man.
Jason Blum saying,
Yeah.
give me that IP.
And,
I'll fucking
and
knock it out the
Universal
park with
going,
you.
okay, here's the IP and an insanely small budget. Let's see what you do.
And from that trailer, they do good.
Yeah. So Tom Cruise's Mummy is out,
Yeah.
but it does look like they're going to rebuild the whole Universal Monster team.
But
Yeah.
Smurter and
Smurter.
Berter.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean,
I guess-
Blumhouse do good.
Although, like, I don't. I really want to watch Bloodshot.
No, I want to watch Bloodshot, but
watch
it looks
Bloodshot.
like the dumbest fucking thing. I'm not going to pay to watch it. I'm not going to go to the cinema to watch it. I will watch it on DVD home release.
Yeah.
And or streaming services.
Yes. I agree.
I don't want to sit in a movie. Mostly because I fear that if I go to watch Bloodshot at the film, I will be near to people that want to watch Bloodshot at the movie. And I fear that whatever strange neurological disease that they clearly have will somehow, latch onto me. Mm-hmm. And then I will become a Bloodshot fan.
Oh boy.
And I think that's terminal.
Yeah.
That
And not
is-
the
that is
fun
terminal.
terminal that I
No.
want. The like lame terminal. Where you're just an idiot until you die.
I think that's it for Feb.
Cool. Hit me with that March, yo.
March we got Onward.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, that new Disney Pixar?
Yeah, you mean was it Star-Lord and Spider-Man go on a cool road trip?
Yeah. With Prague.
Yeah.
And when they're doing a magic trick and shouting focus while playing focus by Hocus Pocus.
Damn.
No, Hocus Pocus by Focus. And then apparently A Quiet Place Part 2 is coming out on the 20th of March, according to the Wikipedia.
Oh, like Badaya.
But I don't know how much I'm buying into that. We've seen and heard nothing.
We've seen and heard nothing. It is,
nothing.
according to IMDb, which of course is the ultimate authority on all of these
It's
things.
true. I'm
Yeah.
a member of IMDb.
It is in post-production.
Interesting. So that is probably
It's
an
weird
accurate...
that we've seen nothing though.
And we've heard nothing.
Yeah, like no little.
I kind of feel this is one of those situations where they haven't released anything yet because it's not going to get a theatrical release. They're shopping it around to the streaming services
You
to see
think?
who'll buy it.
Yeah. Well, didn't Quiet Place make quite a few zillion dollars? I think it was. I think it was well money received.
It was well money received.
So I don't know why they chopped to streaming because it seems like a downgrade.
Because maybe it's like just not good.
Maybe. I mean, yeah, maybe it's shit. I mean, did you see that interview recently with the director and star and husband of the second supporting lead in that film? What's his name?
Something, I can't remember.
I don't know his name.
Jim from The Office.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's his name, Jim. It was an interview because he's playing the latest iteration of Jack Reacher or Jack Ryan.
Yeah, Jack Ryan.
And he was in this interview. It was really weird where he's like, "Oh yeah, like the CIA is so good.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
like,
I
you should
remember
be
that.
really thankful that they exist because they like protect you." And you're just like, dude, what? Do they have your family? Like shit. What the fuck?
Do they have your family?
Like, why are you saying these things? This is such a fucked up thing to say, just like out of nowhere. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
CIA is really great. Like, no, that's not true.
We don't need personal freedoms anyway.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, that's just player choice. You know? It's just player choice, Jason.
I mean, and going back to A Quiet Place Part 2, just on the IMDb page, there isn't a poster yet even. It's just like that blank sort of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dubious about Quiet Place. What's
Yeah.
next?
Next is the week after would be Mulan.
Hype.
As we spoke about last week.
We're super hyped.
And if you missed that episode, listen to it because,
because we're super hyped, we talk about it a lot. Yes.
yeah,
Go
watch Mulan.
Go watch Mulan.
Go watch Mulan.
in the big screen, on the biggest screen available to you.
And also the same week, I know nothing about it, an A24 horror production, Saint Maud.
You said the words A24 and horror production, so
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
was
fuck,
shown
we
at the
missed-
Toronto Film Festival where Danny Boyle saw it, and he said, a genuinely unsettling and intriguing film.
I fucking love A24, man. I wanted to buy an A24 hoodie, but they were all sold out.
God damn it.
The black ones. They've got like this like baby blue one, and I'm not a baby blue kind of guy.
But it would. But is it like baby blue in like the way the sky is blue in Midsommar?
Yeah,
or-
it is.
See,
think
I
it's
would wear
more-
that.
See, I know you would, but I'm not a baby blue man. We forgot.
Those colors work well on you, though.
Yeah, they
Marcus.
do. You work well in pastels.
Oh, thanks, guys.
We missed
Like,
one.
my suit would look fly as hell on you.
Oh yeah, but I make any suit look fly.
That is
Aw,
fair.
Damn.
That is fair.
We missed one in Jan. Color Out of Space.
Oh my
Yes, we did miss that one in Jan.
god! Yeah.
Yes. So keen.
Yes. Like Mandy Nick Cage versus the color purple.
I can take down that color.
Jesus.
What a sentence.
That you've been killing it with sentences
Yeah,
these
man.
last 2 weeks, man.
We're fucking killing it. But
Killing
that's the
it.
quickest way to sum it up for someone who has no idea.
Mandy Nick Cage versus the,
the
color
color
purple.
All right, sure. You heard it here first, folks. That's the tagline for our review. When they put up all the Venice Film and Palme d'Or things that they win. That's our quote. when they start
It's
putting
on there.
when they start putting CineBeards quotes on posters.
Yep.
Mandy Nick Cage versus the color purple. People are just like, what the fuck?
And then they think about it, and then they're like, yeah.
And then they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it kind of is.
Oh my god.
According to Wikipedia, the New Mutants is coming out next year.
Yeah.
It's
It's slated for release on the 3rd of April.
It's happening. I'm telling you.
Wait, is there nothing else in March?
No one believes me.
No, that was the end of March.
Okay.
When's Underwater happening?
Oh shit! I forgot
'Cause
about Underwater.
I
That's
am
coming out next month.
Super keen for Underwater.
That's January.
Fuck yes, Underwater. Give it to me. Short hair, like it.
Yes.
Like it. Yeah, it looks interesting underwater.
I just,
It looks
I hope
like a-
TJ Miller dies very, very, very soon, so that
Oh, yeah.
I don't have to
It's-
hear him speak.
It's also something that would terrify me in real life, being stuck underwater like that in the thing, and it's
Keyboards can tell you some stories, man.
I would prefer
about
that he
near
didn't do that to
equipment,
my heart.
about near equipment failure
I prefer he didn't do that. to my heart.
at depths of death.
Although I do love Keyboards, I will not watch that movie with him because he'll be like, not like that.
Yeah, I love the man, but he is very, because it's his field.
Yeah.
Look, he has the coolest fucking job title in the world.
And I'll watch it with him, but after I've seen it at the big screen.
Yeah. He's an underwater archaeologist.
What a cool guy.
You do archaeology on land?
What a nerd. I do it where it's way harder on purpose. I do it where people will just come by with their boats and steal a whole bunch of shit off my wreck sites.
Yeah.
It's legit happened to him.
That's annoying.
Like, they've found wreck sites where treasure hunters have just come and just taken all the shit. And you're like, yay.
Yay.
But yeah, Underwater, I'm keen for it. She's got short hair.
Yes.
Okay, so back to April.
Back to April.
Back to-
New Mutants.
Apparently New Mutants. Which, I mean, they've gone back to reshoot so many times. Is it even that movie that we got excited for 3 years ago?
Was that trailer 3 years ago already?
It was 3. It feels so, as Dion would say, it
26?
feels like so much longer.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was 2016 that New Mutants.
It
released their
feels
trailer.
like
It could have been.
was
It could, yeah, because I remember it
many
was.
years
I
ago.
remember they released it close to a Halloween, and that's where we were like, "Oh shit, this fucking body horror shit, I'm down."
Yeah.
And then,
And then. No, I if it actually releases at cinema, which I am doubting, I do not think it will be anything like the trailer that we saw those many, many years ago.
yeah,
I think we are going to get a bizarre.
it's gonna be a Bioshock
Mishmash.
Infinite situation.
Yeah.
That's a terrible thing to say about anything.
No, sorry, I was year off. 2017.
That's still
It was
fucking
released.
forever ago.
October 2017.
That's still fucking forever ago.
You were on the
Yeah.
money with the Halloween, though.
Yeah. Because I remember specifically being like, "Oh yeah, of course, release a scary-looking trailer in October. Why not?"
Oh, it did look like good body horror.
But now, who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Maybe it's coming exclusively to Disney Plus.
Maybe.
Another movie that we just discussed the trailer for last week. No Time to Die.
Pew pew, James Bond.
James Bond that I might
He's got
enjoy.
all the time to die, though. I mean, the movie's going to be
Yeah.
at least 2
Don't we
hours.
all?
No, he's got all the time to die, but it's no time to die.
It's no time.
Oh, it's not
to
the
die.
time
Like,
to die
what's the time right
now.
now? Well, there's no fucking time to die, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
It would be
Hey.
super
Hey.
inconvenient.
2 weeks in a row.
Every week. It's on the bingo chart.
It's on the bingo chart.
But yeah, like we said last week, I'm keen to see it.
Yeah.
It looks fun and exciting.
It looks like an action film.
It looks way less
But
boring.
the thing is that enough?
I don't think it's enough for it to succeed.
'Cause, I mean,
where
we
something
are-
like Mission Impossible is succeeding, but I think it's enough to maybe reinvigorate some attention.
It could be, because I mean, like,
Yeah.
quite frankly, like, if it's not something like, a really stylish action movie like a John Wick or a Atomic Blonde or even an Upgrade or anything like that, like, if there isn't a weird cool hook, like, it's just sort of,
It's just kind of
it just glazes over.
yeah.
Fast and the Furious still succeeds with me because of the insane fucking car stunts, which are so fucking ridiculous.
They
that-
really are.
But that's that thing's shtick.
Yeah, that's where
Yeah.
it goes.
I think that's what I'm getting at. Action needs some kind of action movies for me to stick in my head. Be like, yeah, I'll go watch one of those. It needs a shtick. It can't just be an action movie. Not
Man,
anymore.
Remember in fucking, I wanted to say Need for Speed. Remember in Fast and Furious 1 where the heist was VCRs.
Yes. I did, because earlier this year
What,
I
Fast and
watched
Furious?
all
In the
of
first
the
Fast and
Fast.
the
DVD
Furious.
players.
Excuse me, DVD players.
VCRs are a bit,
Actually,
outdated.
I can
Manually.
I can confirm because I watched them all earlier this year in sequence.
Jesus.
The first one in the first heist. There are DVD players and VCRs
Oh, it's a
in the truck.
combo. the
Oh, it's a DVD
combo
VCR player. We had one of
machine.
those side by
We
side.
did
Yeah.
too. Fucking
Yeah.
play them at the same time.
And
And
then
then break
time,
it.
throw a laser disc in there too.
Feeling
Although,
crazy.
I've still
but
got Jurassic Park on Laserdisc
the,
somewhere at home.
the triads
classic.
were bringing in DVD players.
Oh my god. You mean the Drift Kings?
Yeah.
His name is DK. Do you know what that stands for? Drift King. Who
And they
wrote
don't even do drifting in that
who
movie.
wrote these movies?
A fucking genius
Yeah, no, I
from
like
the
that.
fifth one onwards, because
Well, that's when Vinny D became producer,
yeah,
And
and
he was
he had
like,
more creative control.
we gotta
Yeah.
crank these up to 15.
we've got to and they
He's, look, I know what the people want. I play Dungeons and Dragons.
I am a car wizard.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why
Let's
he's-
do Dungeons and Dragons, but instead it's
cars.
Yeah.
Well, that's why he's always changing gears.
Drifts and
'cause
drive
got
chains.
he's got a quantum gearbox that his
Yeah, we
that
can
his
do
car
this.
wizard knows. Whatever
yeah.
gear it needs to be in, it changes.
So
for
Fast and
maximum
Furious
torque.
9 is also coming out in next year.
yeah.
No, not for maximum torque. Just maximum.
It's just maximuming.
I still really wanted to end with a crossover with the Transformers. 'cause
Transformers.
Paramount owns both of them.
Yeah, no. Look,
Jason,
it's gonna.
you're flying too close to the sun right now.
I want that almost as much as I want my Booster Gold movie.
Look, they said they're only going to 10, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so-
because it's going to be fast 10 your seatbelts.
yeah.
They don't wear seatbelts.
So the 10th one
You're
is
right.
either they're just straight up gonna go to space,
They gotta.
or there's or no,
can't
they're
wait
gonna
for
stop.
space drifting.
It's gonna be Moonraker, but with cars.
Is it going to be like that scene from Ad Astra?
Yes.
But like with a Lamborghini on the moon?
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be more like Armageddon. Instead of taking a nuke to blow it up so that it misses the Earth,
They
you
take
just
a
gotta do a
car.
cool drift on it.
You're going to
Yeah.
drift the asteroid away from the Earth.
Yes.
But into China.
The thing is, if you drift too hard, you disappear like Flash in Infinite Crisis.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Crisis on Infinite Earths. No, Infinite Crisis.
Infinite Crisis.
So you've got to drift just enough. And there's
Yeah.
only one man. You see,
Oh,
you
man.
can't teach an astronaut to drift.
ghost of
but you
Donnie
can teach a
Yen.
drifter to be an astronaut.
Yeah. The ghost of Donnie Yen's gonna come back.
I just reminded me that, man, it's gonna suck when CW Flash disappears like that. Because you know it's gonna happen.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the whole thing to be complete so I can just watch it as a thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of Fast and Furious 9, look, I love the Fast and the Furious. We all do.
We all do.
We all do. They're dumb as hell, but they're awesome.
I absolutely love them. We still need to do our Hobbs and Shaw riff track.
Yeah, but here's the thing, like this one, the 9th one, like Hobbs and Shaw are both absent from the
Yeah. They're
from the
happening
cast.
congruently
yeah.
in the timeline, apparently.
Yeah. So, do we know if that's going to negatively affect the box office at all?
It might, because you take Dwayne Johnson out of something, it's going to make slightly less than
yeah.
it would have if you were in it.
Absolutely.
But I mean, the 10th one's already greenlit. I mean,
Yeah.
they're gonna make 10, and I can't wait for there to be a fucking box set that's just in the shape of a fucking
Car.
car.
Or an
Engine.
engine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be a V10 engine.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or it'll just
Paramount, call us. We
be. No,
got
it'll
ideas.
be Vin Diesel's muscle car from the first one. It'll just build out to that.
The Charger.
Yeah, it'll be the Charger, but
Oh,
with
God,
the
that
engine
Charger is
opens and
beautiful
then
with
like all
air
the
intake
DVD
coming out of the top.
Blu-rays.
Oh my god.
Jason likes
I would
cars.
kill more men than I usually kill to get that.
That's a fair
That
statement.
specific one or just the Charger?
I do enjoy the black Charger with the air intake coming out the bonnet.
It's pretty cool.
Those aren't hard to find. I can hook you up.
Hook me up. You are into classic things.
Yeah,
Yeah, he knows a guy.
I know a guy.
I did see an Eleanor for sale.
Oh,
like,
yeah?
Nice.
Like proper Eleanor colors, 67
silver one.
fastback. The gunmetal grey
Right,
with
gunmetal, excuse me.
with the black Go Faster stripes on it and everything.
Fantastic.
Cool 950,000 rand. I get
I
a small
mean,
loan, I can buy my dream
Yeah,
car.
I mean, FNB tells me I'm always like eligible for these loans, and I get emails on the daily saying that I have inherited at least $1 trillion.
So why don't you just get the inheritance and buy me that car, Thomas? It's
You
definitely
know,
not a
hey,
scam.
hey,
Wait,
I've
you've
sent
gotta-
him the money to clear the money, okay? It's coming any day.
Any
They
day.
promise.
He's booked, like, you know how many fucking speedboats he's got to buy before he can buy you your dream car.
I've got a lot
I'll
of...
sell 2 of those speedboats to get that car.
You trading in speedboats?
I'll trade it in speedboats
All
for that
right,
car.
I'm making a note of that, by the way. Trading in speedboats.
So, before we went on our Fast and the Furious tangent again, where were we going chronologically?
Chronologically, next thing makes me very excited is Antlers.
Oh, Antlers the movie.
Antlers, the horror movie, and what's going to make Thomas very excited is the writer and director is Scott Cooper. Now, you know who Scott Cooper is, right?
No.
He is the man who wrote and directed Hostiles.
Give it to me!
Yeah,
Give it to me!
one of Tom's favorite westerns.
Oh!
Last year, was it? That came
Last
out?
year.
Yeah.
Hostiles, or We Are All Hostiles. Because there's a horror movie called Hostiles as well.
Yes.
French, I believe. But yeah,
Isn't that just hostile?
Hostile.
I don't pretend to understand Dennis Villeneuve's language.
But yeah, it's written and directed by Scott Cooper and produced by Guillermo del Toro. So it is.
I give thumbs up to both of these statements.
Yeah.
There's only one thing wrong with the movie.
Is that the...
It is also produced by David Esquire.
He didn't write it though.
No, he didn't do any
Didn't write
writing,
it. So
just producing it. It's a terrible thing, I know.
true. However, okay. Normally, I would say, okay, that is kind of coloring my opinion of this movie in a negative light because I think Goya's more a force for evil than he is for good. But Guillermo del Toro has a history of telling producers to fuck off.
Yes.
He does.
But he is a producer in this case.
Yes.
Hey, you fuck off. Also, me fuck off. Let him do it.
You know, I'm thinking maybe. I think Guillermo can protect
Yeah, Del Toro is pretty good with protecting his
things
creatives.
from meddling
Yeah.
because he hates meddling.
Yeah.
Hates it.
He does hate the meddling.
So I think it could be good. When is Godzilla vs King Kong?
Later in the year, it was delayed by 5 months. Remember?
Yes, I remember. It's fine. I'm
No,
scented now. I'm
So
scented.
we're moving into May,
Yeah.
and because tentpole release Marvel,
Black
that's where
Widow.
we're getting Black Widow,
Yep.
Black
which we nearly forgot to speak about last week.
Whoopsie. But then
It's
we
not,
remembered. Thanks, Marcus.
it's not because we're anti-feminist or anything. It's just, you know, it got overshadowed by overshadowed
Shattered.
By Wonder Woman
by
84.
Wonder
announcement.
Woman 84. I mean,
Hey,
can you blame us?
There's nothing more feminist than Wonder Woman, okay? So, there.
Take that.
Take that, the patriarchy.
Yes.
Yeah, and then it's got a good 2-3 weeks.
Run unopposed.
Pretty much unopposed.
Nice.
Scoob is coming out, the little animated Scooby-Doo movie. But it's running pretty much unopposed until Fast 9 comes out.
Yeah. Well, aren't there other animated movies coming out in May?
SpongeBob is coming out in May.
SpongeBob. Oh,
Yeah.
is that the SpongeBob movie?
Sponge on the Run,
Where
with
Keanu
Keanu
Reeves
Reeves.
is a tumbleweed.
Yes.
A sage made of sage. Yes.
Excuse me. A sage made of sage.
Now, because I'm also seeing a lot of other anime, like Minions 2: The Rise,
the Rise
of Gru.
Gru. Yeah. Not sure.
I don't think there's an animated movie franchise that I've ever hated more. I'm trying to think.
I just
No,
realized,
I hate it.
Thomas, we're going to be in Japan when Black Widow comes out.
Do you know how expensive movies are in Japan?
Yeah. An IMAX ticket in Japan is like 600 rand.
I don't have to eat that day. That's fine.
It's apparently worth it because Paris and Warren went to go see Mighty Thor Battle Royale
What a great title.
I love that so much.
when they were there. So apparently
Alright.
it is worth it.
Well, we'll see if I can forego food for a day or two. I can always do that.
Perfect indeed, anyway. And then almost exactly a month later, the first week of
Yoon.
June, Wonder Woman.
1984.
Rad. Thank you, Hans. Thank you for those
I'm so
sweet
glad
beats.
Hans came back.
Yep.
Thank you, Zack Snyder, for leaving. Thank you, Hans, for coming back.
Thank you, Junkie XL, for helping Hans come up with the.
It all came together,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna be rad.
It's gonna
Rad
be
as shit.
so good. It also means Hans is gonna have new material for when he's touring again.
Exactly. Which means new tours.
Yeah, exactly.
Which
Oh,
means
excitement.
which means a new Tina Grow outfit with her electric violin.
Well, you know there's gonna be one for Wonder Woman 84.
yeah.
Oh, she's gonna wear the costume.
Because she does the thing.
Yeah, I know. I know she does the thing. That's why I'm excited. She's gonna
Marcus, she's gonna wear the costume.
She's gonna wear the okay, yes.
I need this. Need it.
I need it. Oh, what else you got for your list? Oh, Soul.
The new Pixar.
That animated one we were looking at. About the musics.
Oh, that one.
Soul.
Yeah, I haven't seen enough about
Yeah, it
that to
looks
have an
good.
opinion.
And it's a pity Dion's not here with us this week because he would lose his shit again just at the mere mention of it. Top Gun Maverick.
Yes.
I mean,
Finally, jet planes are cool again.
Yeah.
jet planes are cool. Jet
It'll
planes.
give
They're not
me
just
enough.
fodder.
They're not just.
It'll give me enough reason to finally get the jet plane tattoo that I've been wanting to get.
You want to get a jet plane tattoo?
Yes, a very specific jet plane tattoo.
What's jet plane tattoo?
I'll show you guys a picture because it's rad as shit.
What kind
Where
of
do you
jet?
want to get it?
On my forearm because I don't have a day job like proper. I can get tattoos wherever the fuck I want.
I have a day
Basically like
job.
a chef.
Yeah.
No, but film industry doesn't count.
it
Yeah.
doesn't count.
You got those finger tattoos. Knuckle tattoos? Finger tattoos.
It's lame that they're called knuckle tattoos. These aren't my knuckles.
No,
These are my knuckles.
Yeah, exactly.
Stupid.
I mean, maybe
That
if you
jet
got Wolverine tattoos, those would maybe be knuckle tattoos.
Yes. So you're getting a blackbird tattoo.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That's what I want to get.
nice.
It's by the artist who did all the really, really cool prog rock covers, Roger Dean.
What
This was his first non-landscape piece that he did.
And it looks
And he knocked it out of the goddamn park.
Yeah, I know. That's why I want it on my fucking body.
Yeah.
Rad as shit.
Yeah. Alright, what's next?
Ooh, next is
A plane?
is a doozy. In the same week, we get Minions: Rise of Gru,
Goo. Who knows?
Minions 2 Electric Gru Baloo.
Shut up.
and Free Guy.
So we get a children's week, basically.
Yeah.
But not really.
Yeah. Because one of them is not.
Lifetime supply of virginity.
It does the Fortnite dance.
Does the Fortnite
I'm doing the
dance,
Fortnite dance right
You
now. It's a
are,
visual
Marcus.
gag.
It's a great visual gag. I hate
Yay.
it. Please stop.
I've stopped.
Oh, and you got a human reacting to in-game things like health packs. It's gonna be so good.
Is this what drugs taste like? Yes. That's exactly how drugs work.
That's
you
how drugs
touch them.
taste like.
Do you know what it feels like to me? And again, I just because I don't like the games, but it feels like Borderlands, the movie. It feels like the same kind of writing. It just
Yes.
It's like reading a joke book. I'm not there for it. I don't dig it. I don't like it. I think it is lame. I think it is the writing with all the, sophistication of a 13-year-old that just learned the word ass for the first time.
Ass.
So it's like, yeah, I get it, and it just wears me out super.
I mean,
fucking
it
quick.
feels like a 90s movie in the same way that, like,
No, we'll get there.
Murder Pa Kent as a dog seemed like a 90s film, Racing in the Rain.
Racing in the Rain.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Although, yeah. Yeah.
What's next?
Next is Ghostbusters Afterlife. We spoke about the trailer last week that we definitely saw.
That we definitely saw
definitely
and
saw.
fucking
Don't doubt us,
nailed.
don't quiz us about it. We
No.
definitely saw it.
Yeah,
we
we
saw
definitely
it.
saw it, and
We've
we're...
seen it.
Yeah,
We've seen it. We've seen it.
Why would you ask us?
Yeah.
Exactly, we seen it.
Yeah.
And that same week, Purge 5. Are the Purge movies any good? I never watched a Purge movie.
I watched the first Purge movie, and I thought, again, like it was one of those movie franchises or movies where I had an immediate disconnect with it because the premise is just too fucking insane. It's like it's too much. The premise is too stupid.
Murder Night.
Like Murder Night is like it's, you know, like, and
The country would literally fall apart the following day.
Yeah, exactly. But also it's, and like it sounds like a bad stand-up comic routine, but like what happens if you're about to kill someone and sorry, purge night's over? It's like, oh, I'll see you work on Monday. Like, what? And also it's the lamest sort of look at it because like, all crime is legal. Okay, everybody murder. It's like, no, everybody would be fucking the stock
Looting.
market for everything it's worth and doing the most cyber crime.
Yeah.
Nobody would be murdering. Like, the poor people would be murdering.
The poor people would be murdering and
Oh,
looting.
but you see, this is where I'm going to come in because I've actually watched.
All
all of
right,
them.
Marcus.
It's
Come
to
in
keep
with
the
some-
numbers of poors down.
It is exactly that.
You see, that makes sense.
They build like it's the weirdest thing because each sequel up until the fourth one has been progressively getting better. Even though the last one, Election Year, the fourth one,
Yeah.
was technically a prequel, it's still like qualitatively and in terms of building the world and the lore and the reason for the purge.
It just
itself.
it just seems like it just like, okay, it's murder night, but then you fuck it up and then you've got to see this
murder night.
and the feeling's right. And
feels good.
I think it was also because in the first Purge movie with Ethan Hawke, who I like, there was this
Ethan
fucking
Hawke, man.
stupid cliche sequence where these high school or college kids are trying to get into Ethan Hawke's house, and they're very eloquent and they speak very nicely and they're wearing these masks, and it's all like it's just fucking stupid. It's stupid. It was dumb.
Yeah.
It was really dumb.
It was dumb as shit. But give the second one a try, and then maybe some parts of it will hook you enough to actually want to watch the rest. If not, no harm, no foul.
No, no foul.
I mean, it can't. Let me put it to you this way: there's no way
It can
in
be
hell
worse.
it's worse than the butterfly effect.
That
all
is
right.
fair.
That's a good
Do you
selling
know?
point.
Do you know what might be though? Coming out at the end of July.
The fantabulous emancipation of one Harley's penis. What?
No, but somebody who is tangentially related to that, Morbius.
Oh, is that actually fucking happening?
Morbius?
End of July. Yep.
Yeah, as in Morbius, the living
The
vampire.
living vampire?
As
Played
in-
by Jared Leto. Don't you remember? Or did your mind block it out?
I blocked that the fuck out. Holy shit, I forgot.
Yeah, dude. It's in the Venom universe.
Shut your fucking whore
Yep,
mouth.
it is in the Venom universe.
You see, I want to give it the time of day. I do, because I think that with the right director, Leto can be.
He's shown that he acts really fucking well. Mr. Nobody was great.
And Neander Wallace.
Yeah.
Like, he's got it. It's
Yeah.
there. But
Just don't give him a weird, in the bad way, character.
well, you can give him a weird in the bad way character, but you've got to keep him on a short
Focused.
leash.
Yeah.
Because if you let him run with it, he's just gonna do that weird auteur thing and just lose control.
He's gonna 30 Seconds to Mars and start a cult.
Yes. Hasn't he done that already?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Ooh.
Hasn't Kanye started a cult?
I don't know.
No,
Probably.
Kanye's
I'm
just.
speaking to you here.
Last time I checked, he hasn't actually started a cult, but
But he's building all those structures.
He's building all those structures, and he's getting like weirdly Jesus-y.
Yeah.
Like,
I
even
heard,
more
I
than the
heard the
Jesus
album. I
era.
heard the album. I heard it. I listened to it.
I'll just run. It's being directed by Morbius. It's being
Living
directed by
vampire.
Daniel Espinosa,
Yep.
Known for such things as.
known for such things as Life from 2017, which was
That was
the
pretty good.
was
the
okay.
Venom prequel one, wasn't it? It's technically for the Venom prequel.
You're right, actually. So
Yeah.
that Venomverse is coming together.
Yeah,
My favorite thing that came out of the movie Life was all the interviews with Ryan Reynolds and Jake Gyllenhaal.
yes.
Oh, where they're just mad. Where they're just
They're-
crazy people.
They're crazy people. They're fucking with each other. Jake Gyllenhaal went in and took his name off of the chair where they were supposed to sit down, so it made it look like Ryan Reynolds demanded that his name be put on chairs.
Scamps. Such scamps.
And the one interviewer like gave them both Deadpool toys, and Ryan Reynolds was like, "Oh yeah, thanks," and shaked it all over. They just threw it over his shoulder. Like, you're giving a gift to those guys. Like, oh, fuck that.
He also directed Safe House back in 2012.
Safe House. Oh no, sorry. I'm thinking of
Safe House is the Ryan Reynolds one.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Panic Room.
Yes.
Safe House was recorded here.
Yes, it was.
Recorded.
Yeah, recorded. It was recorded. Apparently, Denzel is a jackass.
What? Who would have thought that fame would go to somebody's head like that?
Like, he didn't want most crew speaking to him directly.
Why couldn't he be chilled?
Like, he wanted like to be tapped for his cues and stuff like that.
So you could stay in character?
Yeah, but for what character? The character in Safe House? Are you kidding me?
I don't know how. I don't know how he gets to his craft.
Excuse me.
He also directed Child 44, which I have not seen, but apparently Tom Hardy is in it.
And he's got a
what
mask
kind of
on.
weird accent he speaks
Yeah.
with?
And
Like, you
golden.
guys still just need to watch Locke when it's Tom Hardy without an
I
accent.
don't believe you, Marcus.
Doesn't exist. Ooh.
The fucking... I'll show you the fucking trailer.
End of August, by the way.
Yes.
I'm assuming, Marcus, you're going to be happy with this because it seems like the kind of movie that's.
I can't tell if
Your
you're being
style?
serious or
No,
you're
no,
going,
I'm
or you're
being
going to throw like a
serious.
left field.
I'm being serious because you know who the Wild Stallions are, right?
I have no idea who the Wild
Okay, then you won't be excited. It's Bill and Ted.
Who?
Bill
Excellent
and Ted.
Adventure,
Excellent
the
Adventure.
sequel.
Who are those guys?
Fuck you, Marcus.
Marcus, you being a dickhead.
I am being a dickhead. No, it's not like... How long has it been?
Over-
30 fucking years?
I mean,
been-
there's a good reason that the subtitle of the movie is, well, the title of the movie is Bill and Ted Face the Music.
That is a good subtitle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whoa.
because they're old. And the week after that, fuck you, Thomas is Monster Hunter. Fuck you, Thomas, a second time.
They shot
There's
that here,
always a
and it's gonna
chance.
be terrible.
There's always a chance that it could be
No,
not terrible.
Marcus,
No,
it is
because
a
do you know what
Mila
the premise
Jovovich.
is?
I do.
Mila Jovovich is a person from our world who gets taken to the Monster Hunter world, and then her and a few monsters come back into our world.
Yeah.
So it's Jumanji in reverse. Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle in reverse.
That seems.
So it's just Jumanji. They're just
With
making fucking
extra
Jumanji.
steps.
Jumanji
Extra steps. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
making Jumanji with extra steps.
And lamer. With Mila
Lamer.
Jovovich. And South African actors. You know, the cream of the crop. Oh, wait.
No, it is the cream of the crop because it was a moonlighting production.
Oh, so stuntmen definitely died.
I can't wait for that one unedited line of audio where one of the extras is just like, "You're a fuck."
Fucking puss!
He's laughing because he knows it's in there. Like his insider knowledge knows it's there.
Because he's heard it on set before. Quite a bit on Black Sails, I would imagine.
You heard that
Like
shit?
when that dude broke his leg.
Oh, it was. And it's like, what? Nothing.
How did that happen again? The mat was
Witchcraft.
supposed to be there, and then it wasn't,
And
and,
then
he
it
just kind of
wasn't.
fell 2 stories onto concrete.
Oh, well.
Christ.
Yeah, it was off the side of the ship onto the tank. My favorite Black Sails hilarity, and I can say it now because I'm free and clear, was the time when one of the grips died on set because one of the cranes that were holding the green screens up
Yeah.
pulled one of the lighting cables out of those massive, whatever they call them, those big
massive
spotlights.
rigs.
Yeah.
And the cable fell down and came very, very close to a grip, and because it uses a massive amount of electricity, arced him. Bah! Stopped his heart. And they resuscitated him, and he was back at work the next day.
Holy shit. I mean, that guy's a fucking trooper.
Yeah, no. That dude was like when I saw the dude the next day, I was like, did you die?
And he was like, "Yeah, man, but
And
I
he's
got
like,
better."
we don't get sick leave.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, no, they don't get sick leave.
That dude
Like,
is
you can-
A trooper, and B, a very very desperate need of money man.
That's the South African film industry.
That's the South African life.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all desperately need money.
It's true.
So where are we headed now? September. Something in September. King's Man, because that got delayed until
King's
September.
Man.
Yeah, Kingsman 18th.
Yes.
I can't wait for King's
I am
Man.
very happy.
Look,
Rasputin as a villain, man, in the
Right?
spy movie.
Yeah.
Doing sick kung fu.
Rasputin,
It's Kingsman doing a cover of the Wonder Woman movie.
Yes.
What more do you want?
Exactly.
I want
It's
someone
it's
to
like
do...
when Sabaton did a cover of Out of Control by,
Yes.
by Beast in Black, you know? One of my favorite artists.
Covering
Cover
another.
one of my favorite artists.
What I want is I want Rasputin to be introduced by some kind of cover version of Boney
Boney
M's
M.
Rasputin. Like
But
you
like
can do it.
orchestral.
Yeah.
But like orchestral.
Yeah,
or like,
yeah.
you know, with weird harpsichord music.
Yes, and like maybe a choir in the background just going.
Or just a menacing organ doing.
Like, you can imagine it. Like he walks in. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can see it.
Okay, and then October, spooky month.
Halloween Kills, baby.
Let me take the wind out of your sails. First movie of October, Venom 2.
Venom 2, baby.
No, Marcus, we're not excited for that. We're cautiously optimistic.
We're cautiously optimistic now that it might be a hard R.
Thanks, joke.
Like it has to be, but it has to be like fucking hard R. I mean, it has to be.
Because there was no fucking way that they were gonna make Carnage work in a PG.
Look, it has to be like the Raid hard R.
Yeah.
It has to be the boys hard R.
Yeah, watch the boys. It has to be hard on. Because it's Carnage.
Yeah.
He's made of blood.
Get Garth Ennis on as a consultant.
Get Garth Ennis on as a writer.
He's made of blood.
He's made of murder blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Made of serial killer murderer. Do you think, here's a question. Do you think they are going to subtle recast, or do you think they are going to keep Old Man?
Old man Woody Harrelson.
I think they're gonna keep Woody Harrelson. Why wouldn't you?
No, for sure. However,
I think
they're going to go
where
young.
you're going.
I think they're going to go younger with him. I think it's going to be a subtle recast.
Yeah.
I think they're going to do a puts the symbiote on for the first time and somehow becomes younger.
See, I have a
I
different
don't know.
theory.
Because otherwise, it's just two old white dudes fighting.
I have a
Never stopped Hollywood before. I know. However,
I have another
all right.
theory. Okay, because we know that prison, if
a man.
that prison A changes a man and B is somehow connected to the evil company from the first Venom, whose name I can't even remember, and they do experiments.
What you're
Viridian
saying
Dynamics.
is better than
Yes.
what's gonna happen is Carnage is gonna try and shank Venom in the stomach, but then Venom's gonna have
A bulletproof vest made of phone
just gonna
books.
have phone books on.
that
Classic Oz reference.
that and the Carnage exists because they fuck with the symbiote by attaching it to serial killer
Crazy man.
to crazy serial killer Woody Harrelson, and they're like, oh shit, this thing is fucking insane.
Well,
we
yeah,
have
'cause
to put it
Carnage
into
is
deep storage.
Venom's baby, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then
So it's not like a
It's not a difference.
and
it's
then
not
the
like Riot.
Carnage symbiote
Or
attaches to
Phage.
someone else. That way you can still have your Woody Harrelson and do a subtle recast.
because it's Woody's blood.
It's Woody's blood. Yeah. So it's basically Angelina Jolie. No, wait, that was Billy Bob's blood.
That's the other one.
Yeah. No, they're the same person.
Kind of.
No, they're not. Later in October, sequel to Murder on the Orient Express.
Murder on the Nile.
Death on the Nile.
Death on the Nile. Excuse me.
Which
I
means you
can't
get more
wait.
Branagh stash.
I want it to be out here. I want it to be like whiskers for a cat. You know, just like
so you can measure if you can fit through the door.
exactly. It's like, can I come? I'm sorry, madam. I simply cannot attend to you right now. Your chambers are too small.
You know what? I want them to be as out
Kenneth,
there.
hire me as a writing consultant. I've got like millions of these.
I feel like that would be the line from his porn.
Ooh.
It needs to be as magnificent as the monarch's eyebrows.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Wait, Jason hasn't watched the Venture Brothers yet, has he?
I watched the first 3 seasons.
You're so far behind. Like,
We're up to season 7 now.
I haven't
up,
watched It's
motherfucker.
Always
Oh, no,
Sunny
no, no,
in
no.
years. I haven't watched
Okay,
that in years.
To be
It's-
fair,
I haven't watched
To be
Bob's Burgers
fair.
in like 2 years. To be fair.
Jason has an excuse because they only one season only comes out every 2 fucking years.
If we're lucky.
If we're lucky. So I like.
And also,
fell
I'm busy
behind.
watching the Deaniverse again, so...
Yeah, Jason's got a good excuse.
You're fine.
I got monsters to hunt.
Monsters to hunt.
I got a cop to somehow like
Yeah,
just survive.
you got to get to the end, man. We got things to talk about.
I'm getting there.
of
It's
things.
it's the hardest. Jesus Christ, you
Play
need to
Disco Elysium.
I know it's like exactly not the type of game you would ever play.
But it is the best written game I've ever played.
yeah.
Ever.
We've got a remake coming in October as well.
Oh,
Do
yeah?
we?
Spooky. The Witches.
The Witches.
The Witches. Roald Dahl's film.
As in the one where they turn the fat kid into a rat.
Yeah, directed by Robert Zemeckis.
Okay, he's a
Okay.
good director.
Written by, I think it's Guillermo del Toro.
What?
Let me just check. Yeah, screenplay by Kenya Barris, Guillermo del Toro.
Wait,
and
are we
Robert
talking
Zemeckis.
about the Witches as in...
Roald Dahl?
Holy...
As in the one where
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
in the hotel
yeah,
and
yeah,
they
yeah.
do the transformation and it's
the-
super
the
creepy.
fucking,
And it
like-
fucked me
and-
up as a kid.
Yeah, absolutely.
Witches?
And the
Yeah.
four top billed stars: Anne Hathaway, Octavia Spencer, Stanley Tucci, and Chris Rock.
Jesus.
So they.
Tucci as a witch, I can buy.
I can absolutely
I
buy
really hope
that.
he's a witch.
Dude,
He has to be
I
a
would
witch.
love that so much.
No, well, remember, they all wear wigs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, absolutely, I buy Stanley Tucci as the lead witch.
Yes.
I would buy that.
I'd buy that for $1.
$1.
Oh, there's something.
Cool, I'm right. I'm in it.
Yeah.
We'll get there actually. Then the Halloween Kills.
Woo! Keep tweeting out those on-set photos.
Yeah,
Jamie.
the rad as shit. I love you people.
I am just still baffled by the weird amount of negative sentiment there was towards the new one that we got the other year. The one that we all saw and we were like, holy shit, this is fucking rad.
Yeah.
Apparently there was a lot of negative reception that movie got, and I don't understand it.
Yeah.
I think those people were too closely.
They were too close to the
They were too
situation.
close, or they were expecting something more in the line of like Rob Zombie's Halloween.
I don't know. There it
Maybe.
is. But yeah, I just saw it online and I was confused.
That is confusing.
Thanks, Plane.
Weirdly, we've got a G.I. Joe spin-off coming in October.
Who?
Snake Eyes.
I mean,
What?
fair.
Marcus, who's a Snake Eyes?
He's the man with no eyes
I
on
wasn't
his mask.
child enough in the early 90s.
Snake Eyes.
Late
late
80s.
80s.
Snake Eyes is the one that doesn't talk.
Yeah.
In the most recent G.I. Joe films with Arnold Vosloo.
Yes.
That still blows my mind that Vosloo is in those movies.
Snake Eyes is a ninja type character, basically.
So Black Noir.
Yeah, he's the GI Joe ninja. That's
yes,
it.
actually.
Black Noir.
Yes.
Less murdery, more murdery.
Less murdery.
Less murdery
Okay.
because it's GI
Less
Joe.
murdery, with less piano skills.
Yeah.
Marcus watches Boys.
Yeah.
Marcus, read the boys.
Yeah, I'll lend you my boys.
I'll lend you my boys.
Cool.
And then we're moving into November, which is the secondary Marvel release, Eternals.
Eternal.
With the most like bomb ass cast that they've ever tried to assemble for a new
Yeah,
IP.
this feels like a
We've
big name
probably
cast.
seen them for realsies by now, but at time of recording, we've only heard of the set photos shown at the Comic-Con in Brazil with
They were all standing.
costumes and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to feel about the Eternals. I've never been a big fan of them in the comics.
No.
There's such
Not really.
ancillary like background characters
Yeah.
in the comics.
So to try
Then-
and focus
Look,
It does mean it
If-
gives them more free reign to kind
Yeah.
of create these
yeah,
new
like
stories.
with remember like I hate to come back to this, but remember back in 2013 when they announced
With
Guardians of the
and
Galaxy?
everybody went, "Who the fuck is
and
that?"
everyone was like, who the fuck are those guys? And then Guardians of the Galaxy was,
Slingshotted into popularity in
Yeah.
comics as well.
yeah. So, I mean, we could be
love
looking
Old
at a
Man
situation like that again, but it could also fail. We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
Thomas, now's your time.
Godzilla, King of the Monsters versus
King of the
Kongs.
I like that little song.
God versus Kong.
Very nice, Marcus. Very nice. We'll
Very,
work.
very nice. Very nice. I am so keen for that.
So excited.
Like,
oh
I
my
can't
God.
wait.
Oh,
I
God.
can't fucking. I just want to see a giant monkey punch Godzilla in the face, and then Godzilla like just try and rip his fucking face off.
I want to see King Kong just German suplex Godzilla.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I need actual wrestling moves
Yes.
to happen.
Yes.
I need at least like just one, just like a lariat, just something.
Yeah.
Like just
Like, it
anything.
doesn't even need to be
Even a
something
clothesline.
complicated.
I will
Yeah.
take even a
Like,
clothesline.
even a clothesline.
But
Like,
if they go full on and like Godzilla comes in as just an RKO out of nowhere,
Oh.
like
Oh, top rope.
I will come gallons
Like-
in the cinema.
I believe you. I believe you.
The thing is, you know that they're going to start off fighting,
Yes.
Yeah.
but then they're going to have to unite.
But then it's gonna
Yeah.
be
against
it's gonna
Mega
be
Ghidorah.
it's gonna be good. It's gonna be Dylan and Arnie just
Yeah.
the most, and then
Not
and then
Marcus.
and then that handshake
Cut it all out.
and then that handshake will become the second most powerful handshake.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're gonna survive,
I don't know. It's like some kind of apocalypse.
but yeah, I think they're gonna team up to fight Mecha Ghidorah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. After the tease at the end of King of
Oh
the
yeah, it's gonna
Monsters.
be Mecha Ghidorah. It's gonna have to be.
Yeah.
I mean, you know those environmentalists. They're terrorists.
And there are only two more movies that we need to talk about. The rest
Yeah.
are ancillary. One is Uncharted.
Oh right, with
As
Marky
Marky Mark.
As far as IMDA's concerned, it's only been announced. It's not even in production.
Well,
yet.
we're gonna speculate wildly
We're
anyway.
going to
'cause
speculate
that's never
wildly because
stopped
that's
us.
the current release date on the.
Okay, here's a wild speculation.
Like
It's
the
going to
Still
get delayed.
clinical, and they've never lied to us.
I'm going to speculate wildly that it's going to get delayed until 2021.
Good speculation, Marcus. I say 2022. Yes. Okay.
All right, and now we've come full circle to discuss the movie we started discussing in the beginning, Dune.
Yeah.
Do we know who's doing the score?
Zimmer?
Nice.
I'm actually pretty sure it is Zimmer.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, it is Villeneuve.
It's
so
Villy.
chances are it's Zimmer.
I'm gonna look. I'll find it now.
'Cause
But
actually,
I think it was.
is it chances are that Zimmer because he took over from somebody else for Blade Runner
Blade Runner,
2049.
He did. From Goranson.
Yeah,
I like Goranson.
I like Goranson.
Goronson's good. His Mandalorian theme is top notch.
love that theme.
Has quality.
Quality.
I'm just trying. Music by. I was correct. Hans Zimmer.
Nice.
Because I remember reading an interview where Villeneuve was just like, after working with Hans on 2049.
Well, yeah, it's like drinking a
there's
San P. It's like drinking a San P. What are you gonna do? Have a Fanta afterwards?
yeah, it's the same thing with
Fucking
Nolan.
think
He
so.
worked with Zimmer once. He's like, I got my guy.
Yeah, I was like, all right, I'll do your movies, but I need this German man to do my synths. Otherwise, I cannot work. under
Well,
these conditions.
the actual synths themselves, the synth sounds, are for the most part created by Howard Starr.
And he is.
He is Zimmer's
Oh, is he got a
synth
synth
sound
man?
creating man. So it's orchestrated by
By
Hans
Hans.
Zimmer, but
Yeah.
the sounds themselves are created by Howard Starr.
Speaking of synths and things, I'll send you
I
guys
see.
a video which is just basically a short studio tour of Deadmau5's own studio.
Deadmau 5.
Yeah, Deadmau5.
Love Deadmau 5.
Like,
He's weird.
holy shit.
Guy
His
got a kid.
studio is like, their studio is like in fucking insane.
I would think so.
I too would think so.
But yeah, I'm hyped for Dune.
Dune all day, Dune all night.
Like just going through that list, next year is going to be a good year for the movies.
No, Jason, you're wrong.
Great year.
Movies are getting worse.
Oh, they
Special
are.
Dick Jeremy
I'm
speak
sorry.
out.
God damn it!
I think that's the first time you've been gotten, Marcus.
I feel the power.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for us for the year, actually.
Yeah.
Will it?
Yeah.
Totally will.
So we will be back near the end of January.
Probably.
Since I only get back from the States on the 14th.
Oh, but it's Jason. I'm going to Galaxy's Edge. Fuck you. Jason's going to Galaxy's Edge. Everyone
Fuck
send him
you.
hate mail.
Fuck you.
You're not getting gifts from there anymore.
Please bring me a gift.
I didn't mean it.
I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna just roll around in Baby Yodas, and I'm gonna send you the
No,
pictures.
you motherfucker! You monster! You're worse than Hitler.
You're worse than Space Hitler.
You're
You're worse than Hitler 1 and Hitler 2 put together.
You're
And
worse
Mecha
than Mel
Hitler.
Gibson Space Hitler from the Machete movies. Join us in January
We'll see you
where
guys
we'll
with
rank
the
movie
CineBeards.
Hitlers, I guess.
I guess.
We kind of... God damn it, Marcus. We gotta now.
Now we have to.
Now we have to. We
It's
promised
easy.
them.
It'll give us an excuse to talk about Jojo Rabbit.
Which does actually start airing here in January next year.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
It's like I think about these things.
And for the last time, San Pellegrino.
Drink Krabby.
For the last time in 2019.